that's dope, you know. So, you know, it was good sparring. It was very good experience for me.
A winner, but just who would you lean toward in that fight? I mean, you would know. Who would you lean toward? Him, the way we focused on him.
The bigger guys training for this, how's that felt?
You said a
sparring, sparring the bigger guys.
Oh, I've always sparred bigger guys.
Yeah.
I never sparred nobody my size, so that's nothing new.
After failing 3 times to defeat Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Triple G Golovkin is now on a mission to help someone else succeed where he couldn't. That man is Terence Crawford. In a move that shocked fans, Golovkin has agreed to help Crawford try to accomplish in one fight what he never could in 3.
Your career and all the victories you've achieved, is there one particular fight for both of you that stands out as the most meaningful and you said, damn, I did that with pride?
I would say for me, you know, the most meaningful fight for me was becoming a world champion. You know, but in the fans' eyes, my biggest moment was against Errol Spence.
For me, I have many, but I think with Triple G is one of my biggest.
Following the high-energy press conference tour, Terence Crawford wasted no time returning to training camp. Just 2 days later, Golovkin showed up. Beating Canelo is no easy task. Only 2 fighters have ever done it. Now, Golovkin wants Crawford to become the third. Triple G's best-known weapon is his power, and that's exactly what he focused on with Crawford. The Kazakh legend worked closely with him on strength-building techniques and showed him the moves he once used to challenge Canelo. But it wasn't just physical training. Golovkin also sat down with Crawford to discuss the subtle flaws in Canelo's style, flaws that don't become obvious until you're actually in the ring with him. Crawford, determined to protect his perfect 41-0 record, isn't taking any chances. He's even reached out to several of Canelo's past opponents to gather insight. Most notably, we last saw Crawford in the gym training with Floyd Mayweather, another Canelo conqueror, just a few months ago.
Damn, you guys gonna get dinner?
I don't think so.
Maybe next time.
Canelo, can you fill in the blank for me? Triple G is blank.
Huh?
Can you fill in the blank? Triple G is blank.
Even though Canelo defeated Golovkin in 2 of their 3 fights, the controversy surrounding their first clash remains a hot topic. That bout officially ruled a draw, saw Golovkin outland Canelo in 10 of 12 rounds. Many fans and analysts still believe Triple G deserved the win, and that controversial decision set the stage for the trilogy. In the end, Canelo emerged as the victor in the rematches, but Golovkin's ability to control large portions of the fights remains undeniable.
Details, I know you guys are competitive, but what was that sparring like on, fight fans want to know?
It was dope. It was dope. It was dope. I appreciate Dre for even, giving me the opportunity to step in the ring with him. I could say that.
Crawford is especially curious about how Golovkin was able to trouble and contain Canelo in their first encounter. The friendship between Crawford and Golovkin began when rumors of a potential fight between them surfaced last year, but now their bond has taken a new shape. One of the first lessons Golovkin taught Crawford was how to handle Canelo's power. Recalling a moment from their first fight, Golovkin told DAZN, "I remember that punch. I allowed it to get through. It was not hard. It felt like a slap, I guess a slap or rolling punch. It didn't accomplish anything." Golovkin's dismissal of Canelo's supposed power punch may give Crawford a psychological edge.
Boxing punch. Canelo puts up a high guard and parries the jab that Kovalev throws. Now Canelo explodes and pretends he's going for a liver shot that makes Kovalev duck slightly to protect his body, but Canelo goes high and lands the hook right on the ear, messing up Kovalev's equilibrium. And once he drops his hands, Canelo lands a right hand that knocks
With Golovkin downplaying Canelo's strength, Crawford is likely feeling more confident heading into the September showdown. The two even engaged in a light sparring session, similar to what Crawford did with Floyd Mayweather months ago, when rumors of a Crawford versus Golovkin fight first began circulating. Though many fans were intrigued, the reality is that some matchups, no matter how exciting, are nearly impossible to make. One such scenario involved Saudi Arabia's His Excellency Turki Alshik, who was rumored to be considering a mega fight between Crawford and Golovkin. But that story didn't last long.
Я скажу так, наверное, во мне вот эта вот страсть к боксу еще пока не остыла. В данный момент у меня 3 пояса в 160, мне надо решать свои вопросы. Ну, я думаю, даже скажу, может быть, немножко громко, я неплохо себя чувствовал, и если вы видели, как и я, в принципе, даже...
Triple G never formally announced his retirement, but after his second defeat to Canelo in 2022, he quietly exited the spotlight. He took on a new role as head of Kazakhstan's Olympic Committee, seemingly ending all speculation of a comeback. Still, when rumors began swirling that Alshik was trying to revive Golovkin's career for a 2025 super fight, the Saudi advisor stepped in himself. After Fight Hub TV reported the buzz, Alshik personally responded in the comments, "Not true." He confirmed that the rumors were baseless and Golovkin has no intention of returning to the ring. Even after the truth came out, fans couldn't help but dream. Social media lit up with fantasy matchups and what-if scenarios. Despite appearing retired, Golovkin still has a loyal following online. One fan wrote, "At 160, Triple G may be slow, but I'm sure he's still powerful." But the reality is stark. Golovkin hasn't sparred or run 6 miles in over 2 years. While a comeback seems unlikely, Golovkin has hinted in past interviews that a return isn't entirely off the table.
Люди заслуживают такие бои, их надо брать.
I believe that boxing fans will win, definitely, and promoters too. Though fights like these...
Others weren't so forgiving. One fan declared that Triple G would stop Crawford within 7 rounds if the fight ever happened. Statistically, it's not far-fetched. Crawford has only gone the distance once in his last 12 fights, proving he's a finisher, but not invincible. Another added, prime Triple G wins easily. It's hard to argue. Golovkin's prime saw him notch 42 wins, 37 of them by knockout. His fearsome reputation as one of the hardest punchers in modern boxing still looms large.
И не пропускал, и не устал. То есть я показал, что есть силы, чему я очень рад. Где бы я бы ни находился, я, конечно, буду думать.
Some questioned the logic behind even considering such a matchup. One frustrated fan wrote, "Shake my head, Terence may need to leave. He doesn't have anyone else to fight. They're just pulling hell out of a hat at this point." But that's not entirely accurate. Rising star Jaron Boots, Ennis has been campaigning hard for a shot at Crawford, though Crawford has so far declined. Still, not everyone is dismissive. Another fan commented, old Triple G versus Crawford would be amazing. Both are expert fighters with a wide range of talents. In truth, some fights, no matter how much fans want them, are simply impossible to make. But that doesn't stop the imagination.
¿Qué dirías? Pocos huevos.
Small balls.
As is the case in today's story, rumors claimed His Excellency Turki Alshik was exploring a mega fight between former undisputed welterweight champion Terence Crawford and former super middleweight champion Gennady Golovkin. While those rumors were eventually dismissed, Crawford finally landed his desired fight against none other than Canelo Alvarez. Crawford, who has previously defeated top names like Errol Spence Jr., Sean Porter, and Amir Khan, now faces the biggest challenge of his career. On the other hand, Canelo boasts victories over legends such as Floyd Mayweather, Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, and Sergey Kovalev. 3 of those wins came in his iconic trilogy with Gennady Golovkin. Their first bout in September 2017 ended in a highly controversial draw, with many fans believing Golovkin deserved the win.
Myself, I think that Crawford is too small. Canelo is, in my opinion, the face of boxing right now. I think that look at his resume. I think it's a good fight for a little while. Crawford's hand speed will, just like when Golovkin fought Kell Brook, the hand speed was evident at the beginning of the fight. But as the fight goes on, Canelo's going to start pounding on him, and I think that the fight ends somewhere between the 9th and
a rematch followed a year later, with Canelo narrowly edging out Golovkin on the scorecards. Their third fight in 2022 saw a more definitive outcome, with Alvarez again winning on points. While it wasn't as dramatic as the first 2, it cemented Canelo's edge in their rivalry. Abel Sanchez, Golovkin's former trainer, guided him during those first 2 epic encounters and has now shared his perspective on Crawford's chances against the Mexican superstar.
Because of the size difference, he can stop Crawford.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that anything Canelo hits him with is going to hurt him. He won't be able to catch him early because, like I said, the speed and the foot speed and the hand speed. And Crawford's a heck of a fighter at his own weight. 54, when he fought Madrimov in his last fight, showed us that he can't really, the weight makes a difference. I don't care how much weight he gains and how much he does to try to get up to that level, 168.
What's been going on, Terrence? Talk to us for a little bit.
I got somewhere to go, man.
Yeah. We follow you for just the time being?
Yeah.
Hey guys, you guys are supposed to do interviews over there.
Yep. Terrence, I like the way
Don't talk to him.
Mario, don't I got an interview with you?
They haven't told me that. I would love to have an interview. I haven't had an interview with you, a proper interview, in a year and a half.
What's up, man? What you
What's
got?
up, bro?
Don't hit the pole, man.
Yeah.
In an interview with Fight Hub TV, veteran trainer Abel Sanchez gave his honest thoughts on a potential Crawford versus Canelo showdown. He said, "Come on, I think it's a terrible fight myself. Crawford's just too small. Canelo is a complete fighter with a proven resume." Sanchez admitted that while Crawford has great footwork and hand speed, as seen in his fight against Kell Brook, he believes Canelo will break him down as the fight progresses. "I think the fight ends somewhere between the 9th and 12th rounds. Whatever Canelo hits him with will hurt. Crawford is formidable at his own weight, but 168 is a different beast."
154, how much stronger are you feeling? How much better are you feeling at 54?
I feel great. I feel strong. I feel motivated. You know, I'm just ready to go out here and do my thing.
Yeah. Terrence, tell us about that back and forth with Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
Yeah, you look a little heated there.
I ain't heated.
No?
Eddie just be throwing rocks and
I need to say.
just saying anything that comes to his mind to make itself sound, I don't know.
Sanchez didn't hold back. It's a stupid fight. Crawford's been the same fighter from 135 to 147. He hasn't adapted for higher weights like Canelo has. Crawford destroyed a version of Spence that was a shell of himself, while Canelo is destroying top fighters consistently. The fight might be a financial blockbuster, but Sanchez questioned whether it's truly competitive. Meanwhile, rising star Virgil Ortiz has publicly stated he wants to fight Crawford at 154 after the Canelo bout. Ortiz, 27, predicted Crawford's unbeaten streak could end, telling the Ring magazine, Just being honest, he's too small. You can weigh 180, but actually being 180 is different.
How Crawford is, he got guts. Them bums ain't have no guts. Them bums didn't want to win. Crawford want to win. That's it. It ain't about no belt. It ain't about nothing. You didn't sign the contract. We want to win, and he want to be the best, and he is the best. So that's what's going to be the difference. You know, Crawford got guts. He got a fighting spirit. So when you see Crawford, he going to go in there and get busy with Canelo. Don't you even doubt that. You understand? You ain't never seen Crawford stay on the back foot in no fight in his life. You understand? He the type of guy to go get you. So expect him to go get him. We going to do everything we can to him. We going to do it.
Ortiz further explained, I might understand if Crawford was fighting someone lesser, but this is Canelo. He's been doing this a long time. He pointed out that Crawford, like all fighters, gets hit. And against someone like Canelo, that could be dangerous. Getting caught clean by Canelo is no joke. He's fast, powerful, and smart. Canelo's most recent performance, a dominant win over the young and energetic William Skull, reinforced the idea that he's still an elite force. Canelo's timing and experience are still elite, Ortiz concluded.
Is Crawford is going to step to him, because you can't beat Canelo going on the back foot forever. You got to go get him. You got to do something, and he better know Crawford is coming.
And when he gets on the inside with Canelo, do you feel he's got the power to hurt and stop him?
Definitely got the power, and he got the speed to counter punch, to his defense, to catch punches, to counter punches, and to let his hands.
However, not everyone shares that view. Jay Prince, Floyd Mayweather's former manager and a longtime boxing insider, believes Crawford will hand Canelo his third career loss. Mayweather and Dimitri Bivol are the only two fighters to have beaten Alvarez, but Prince believes Crawford has the tools to become the third. The fight is set to happen at super middleweight, meaning Crawford must move up 2 divisions from his last bout at 154 pounds.
Wow, the beast. I truly feel that Virgil now is on a different level.
Final one from me. What did you say to Eddie Hearn in the aftermath of that win tonight?
Oh, good. Just, good fight. That's it. I mean, I think I'm 0-20 now, so... Or no, Eddie's 0-20. I think he's 0-4 or 5 with me, so... It's okay. We're just chipping away. We're going to have losses too. We're going to have wins too, but... I think tonight...
Despite the weight challenge, Jay Prince remains confident in Crawford. Speaking to Sean Zittel, he said, I believe Crawford will beat Canelo. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Crawford is one of those guys. Prince refused to criticize Canelo, calling him top of the top, but held firm on his prediction. That's my opinion.
That both fighters came out good. Everything's good. Virgil won. Great fights. Great night for boxing.
This is the final one. You spoke to me the other day. You said that Virgil's first fight, he said to Jerry Jones, he's going to sell it out.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a reality?
Absolutely. 1,000%.
Big dudes all my
Because they underestimate your bud.
It's just, even if they didn't, I'm going to beat you up. I can fight.
Right.
So if you watch, all these dudes bigger than me.
Yeah.
I don't care. But I'm going to find a way to win, no matter what.
In September, are you going to pull this? I shook up the world. I told you. I told you. I told you.
Jay Prince also dismissed concerns that adding weight would hinder Crawford. Crawford has no wear and tear on him. He said, he's been fighting smart for years. He knows what he's doing. While Canelo has been dominant at super middleweight and understands the nuances of the division, Crawford remains a master technician capable of neutralizing advantages with skill. Despite their weight difference, this is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated fights of the era.
Hey, John, I don't have much time left with you, so I appreciate the time that I've gotten with you. I'm curious to get your insight on a fight coming up between Terence Crawford and Canelo in September. Crawford's moving up a few weight classes to meet Canelo. Just your insight. How does Crawford cross that bridge? How does he nullify the weight difference and get a win against Canelo?
I don't know.
To tighten up and get out of there. Man, Crawford gonna beat the daylights. Crawford gonna beat him, man. I'm telling you. Crawford gonna beat him. And Canelo ain't no slouch. I'm just saying, but when you get Crawford in there, he just gonna go up another notch. The last guy we fought didn't want to fight. Canelo gonna bring the fight. He gonna do something. And every mistake he make, we gonna capitalize on it.
and just lastly, obviously you would have seen people saying that the size and all this, but then other people were saying, well, I mean, look to the face-off, the size.
Before he faces Crawford, Canelo Alvarez must first defend his super middleweight titles against William Skull on May 3rd. A win would secure his status as the undisputed champion, setting the stage for a mega clash with Crawford in September. Terence Crawford, never one to avoid a challenge, is ready to take the biggest leap of his career, both literally and figuratively. A fight between two pound-for-pound greats with legacy on the line could define a new era in boxing. And that's all for now. Stay tuned for more breaking boxing updates by subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to turn on the notifications for premium content like this. Until next time, peace